Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Hydra, and this is the Rust Console Edition. So, in this episode of my build series, well, the last one, I built that. That's my hotel that I affectionately called the Dragon's Den. 75 rockets if you're interested, and it's really cheap upkeep. So, if you're interested, take a look at that video and you can watch that one. But I'm going from my second biggest build to my smallest build. Well, second smallest, other than my TC Gatehouse, I guess. And this one I'm affectionately calling Help I'm New. So let's get this bad boy going. So we're going to start out by placing two square foundations and then one triangle on each of these foundations. And we're going to start from here. So on one of these ends, we're going to raise our foundations. We're going to jump up, and we're going to continue our way around. So triangle, square, triangle, or square, triangle, triangle, square, triangle, square. And then you're going to go around and you're going to upgrade all of these raised ones to stone. It shouldn't cost too much to upgrade them, and same with the ground ones. These ones, actually, you can get rid of. Except for one. We're going to leave one on the end. This one we're going to upgrade. The rest of these don't matter. It's actually going to save us some resources. So next, we're going to go around, and we're going to place our first floor of walls. We're also going to do a second floor of walls. If you really have to, if you're really just getting started, you can make this into a doorway, and then just do this part over here, but I highly recommend that you kind of build this all at once. So even if you have to just build yourself a tiny little 2x1 before you build this one to actually live in, it'd be recommended. As for here, we're going to put in a door frame, a wall, and a roof. And we're going to upgrade this to stone, this to stone, and this to stone right here. And then we're going to put on our roof. Now, and a half wall. Now, in order to be able to access that, we're actually going to get some spiral stairs. And we're going to throw these in. And you can go 3 high if you want to. And upgrade this to stone, and this to stone. So by now you should have a door. Let's get one of those on there. Should have a door. Should be locked. And then you can get rid of this. For your TC and your tier 1 and a large box. So your TC is going to go here in this corner, in this direction, just like this, facing you, and you're going to lock it. You're going to put your tier 1 right here. Your tier 1 and your tier 2 workbenches are the same size, so if, when it comes time to replace this, you can. And then you're going to put a box here. Now you're going to need your other door. Just like that. And then now you should be able to get another couple boxes in here. I placed this one poorly. So box placement matters. Get it as close to the wall as you can, just like that. And then you should be able to fit a box this way. And we're going to make sure we're as close to that workbench as we can possibly get. Where'd it go? I know it's there somewhere. There it is. And then you can get 2 smaller boxes in there. All right, well, I know you can get 2 smaller boxes in there. If you don't want to, you can also put a, because this is a um, starter slash farm base, you can also put a campfire in there, and then a box. So you have something to cook with and somewhere to put your food. Boom. So that's like your food and meds, that kind of stuff. And then out here, this is where you're going to want to put your furnaces. That's your furnaces. You can get one more large box in here. And then you can fit your sleeping bags. Just like that. So this is basically your starter. Now what you can do is, after you have that built, you're going to do a half wall here. I got to pick up this. But you're going to do a half wall. And then you're going to do a door frame. Now, this door frame is only if you want to, and if you're going to live in this long term, and you want to end up putting in a vending machine. We're going to do that version of this this time. But if you don't plan on using a vending machine, then don't use it. Let's get a vending machine in there. There it is. And we're going to turn off broadcasting. So this is your setup. And then once all of that is done, you can come over here and you can put a triangle on there. And you can put another triangle on here. Upgrade these to stone. And then we can get more boxes. Box there. Box there. And then we can get a small box right there. Then we're going to half wall, floor, upgrade that to stone as well. And then we're going to put in a full wall, upgrade that to stone, make sure the hard side is facing us. And then we're going to do the same thing over here with our boxes. Right there. Now, I'm not going to put this last box in, otherwise I'm going to get trapped in here. So your best bet when you do this is to either have the roof still open or just suicide after you place this last box. But it's the same sort of, it's the same deal as the other side. And then we're going to build the roof and upgrade it to stone. So that's the inside. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 large boxes, and then you have 2 small boxes. And then you also have your 3 furnaces. Let me put that furnace back. This works a lot better with garage doors. But yeah, so you can have your 3 furnaces in here, your 2 sleeping bags, another box, and then 2 more boxes up here, and your small box. So for the amount of loot and everything that you could fit in here, and everything up on the top layer is honeycombed, it's pretty sick. You can also now, at this point, if this is just going to be a farm base, just leave it like this. Don't worry about it. But if you are going to live in this full time, upgrade everything to metal. Even these floor platforms, you can upgrade them to metal. And then you would replace these sheet metal doors with a garage door. Let's finish upgrading this. And last but not least, the door frame. So far, this costs 1/3 of well, less than half of a stone node and less than half of a metal node in order to fully run all of this stuff. And this is now 8 rockets. So what is this thing exactly though? Well, this is a stability bunker. So you're going to put a half wall here with the soft side inside so it's easier to pick out later. And then you're going to put a floor frame, and you're going to do this every time you log out, and upgrade this to sheet metal. So it costs you 75 metal frags to log out at the end of the night. And now this is an 8 rocket raid. No matter how they try and get into it, it's 8 rockets. So for a little starter, a little farm base, this is really good. And then what you can do is we're going to upgrade all of these right here. And then we're going to wall it all in. Mine is here. So what we're going to do on this right here, where this door is we're actually going to add 2 square foundations and then 2 triangle foundations, and we're going to get to that in a minute. But for now, we're going to upgrade all of these to stone. Right. Now, what we can do, and a good way of upgrading walls quickly and doing things, placing walls faster, if your roof isn't on, that is you can just place the walls how you want them to. Remember, if you're in a triangle, the triangles always face out. Well, and squares too, so they always face out from wherever you're trying to honeycomb. You can tell by the X. Just like that. Now here on this front, we're going to build a little bit of scaffolding. And then this is where you can go around and you can upgrade everything a lot quicker. You just come up along the roofs here and upgrade everything. Now, the ones that are actually attached to the building, we're going to upgrade those to sheet metal. And then the ones that aren't, like this one right here, is going to be stone. And the only reason this wall's even here is to prevent splash damage from being able to destroy both of those walls instead of just one. So sheet metal, stone, sheet metal, sheet metal. That one's going to be sheet metal as well. And then you can go around and you can put all your roofs or all your floor tiles. Just like that. Now, the ones that don't directly connect onto it, you turn to stone. And the ones that do directly connect onto it, you do sheet metal. So the ones that are connected, they're sheet metal, and the ones that aren't. Because this is part of our doorway system, this one's going to be sheet metal. I'm going to put another door frame here, and all of these door frames are going to be sheet metal. And that's it, except for this one. This one's also going to be sheet metal. So now you're all set. So now the whole outside of your base should look like this. It will be honeycomb, just like that. And then so in order to get in there, you need to spawn inside on that sleeping bag and get rid of that twig. And when you do, it'll get rid of that floor for you. And then you can get in. So you spawn in on one of these bags. But then if you're just playing throughout the day, make sure you close this door and this door behind you. So at least you have a couple doors of protection. Now as for this, so there's a few things that you can do with this, and there's a reason why I like to build this, is because in this little section right here, you can put a large furnace and then put your compound walls, and same on the other side. So you can have two large furnaces, or you can, what you should do is if you're not putting a large furnace in, then you should quickly just go around and make sure that all of your exterior points are all covered, at least for the foundations, and then turned into stone. Because if you have metal walls, people are going to think you're rich, even if you're in a small little base like this. So if you can go around and you can cover all of these, and it's not going to cost you a lot, right, then you don't look quite as rich anymore. Right, and that's the goal, is you don't want to look rich. Because if you look poor, then people won't bother raiding you. Okay, so now for here, because this is an earlier base, you can put some windows on here. If this spot right here, if you want to have a vending machine, you can have a vending machine in either one of these spots to sell your goods. Otherwise, just put a window. Put our floors. And then our door frames. So we're going to have one door here, one door there, one door there, one door there, and we already have our door there. Everything in here, though, is going to be stone. And we'll put in our windows. just like that. Now, the other thing you can do too is, and this is for, you know, more like duos and trios and such, is you can turn all of this to stone and throw in a half wall. Right, and then you have room for 4 boxes for quick storage. So you can do 1, 2, like that, and then you can do 2 on top. And now you have quick storage. For the first thing, when you come in the base, you can drop your set off, and then you can go back out and do your roaming. And then you can have the same thing over here if you want. But I like to have the windows so I can actually see what's going on outside of my base before I leave. So that's completely up to you. Now, with these doors right here, I always leave them double doors. So this one's going to swing in, this one's going to swing in, and this one's going to swing in. Alright, make sure you lock them. Now, what I do is I always kind of leave this door open if I'm about to leave. Because what it does is it kind of acts like an airlock. So when I leave, I go out and I close my door. So I open my door, I come in, and then when I open this door, I've created an airlock, so now people can't get in. All right, so then I have time to close this door behind myself, and then I'm good to go and I'm free to move around my base. I do have an automatic version of this. It'll automatically detect if you're around, so this door will automatically be open anytime you're within view of it. And then as soon as you come in here, these 2 doors open and this door closes. So that's how I like to do that. Again, you can do whatever you want here. Put a little bedroom. I like having windows. And you're good to go. Now the other thing you can do here is on this wall, is you can actually do, again, we'll do the same thing here. But you can also make this into your jump up. So now you can have a little roof up here, put whatever you want up here. And now you have the ability to run around. Just put yourself a little just like that, and then put yourself on a door. Now, other than these 3 doors, you're going to want to put garage doors everywhere else, just because they're stronger. So like for here, for instance, and you want the roller to be out because you don't want it in your jump up. Here you're going to want a garage door. And then here you want a garage door. And obviously the one inside as well. So it's not very resource intensive. You don't need too many things. And then you have one more garage door up here, just to really make things nice and safe. Now you have rooftop access. And if you want, you can make this a little bit stronger. You can do whatever you want up here. A shooting floor, you can make a little compound. You can do whatever you want, but this is the basic layout of everything. Yeah, and then in order to get through everything, so once we upgrade this to metal and this to metal, which is our final thing. So now this whole base is a minimum of 16 rockets. Come in here. And also instead, you can put your drop box stuff over here on this side. If you're not going to be running a vending machine out of this wall, you can actually put your Dropbox stuff here because it'll be at least one more door farther into the door path, and you can put a garage door here instead. So then it'll be 3, 4, 5 rockets to get to at least even your drop rather than 2 rockets. So that's also something to think about. But yeah, so this is Help, I'm a Starter. It's a little bit more advanced than just your standard 2x2 starter or whatever, but if you've watched any of my other videos or, need to brush up on some extra things, don't hesitate to go and take a look. I have a whole series on how to build theory. And yeah, so I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one, and I hope this helps. Best of luck. See you later.